How's it going, everybody? This is Beat the Bush. Today I'm going to be looking at Costco lobster rolls. How does this compare to really good lobster rolls that you can get at seafood restaurants? Let's find out. Here is the packaging, made in the USA. It looks like it has 4 lobster rolls that you gotta assemble yourself. It's from Pepper's Landing Lobster Company and East Coast Seafood. 2 companies involved here. Maybe one provides the lobster. Keep frozen 24 ounce. That is the weight of the entire thing, not just the lobster. Lobster meat, 4 brioche roll, spice pocket, lobster butter, mix 4 rolls. Here are the nutrition facts. Pretty high in saturated fat, pretty high in cholesterol, okay in sodium, but this is for 1 lobster roll here. So if you eat 2 of them, wow, you're gonna be hitting the limits over here, 70%, 70%. Also, here are the ingredients, if you're interested. That's all that's in there, and a piece of cardboard. Here are 2 butter pucks with some seasoning inside. This is the seasoning packet. It goes into your lobster, and you got 1 big bag of lobster here. It's all frozen, very hard right now. And then you got some actual bread. You know, it comes with bread. We all want to know how much lobster meat they give you in a 24-ounce box. This is pretty good. Like 15 ounces is like close to 1 pound of lobster meat. When you buy actual lobster with the shell and everything, it's close to about $10 to $14 a pound with the head, with all the shells and stuff. If you withdraw all the meat, it's only about half of that. So this lobster meat right here in itself is probably worth around $20 to $30. So I'd say $25 or so. 1 day later, I have this completely defrosted in the fridge. You'll notice it says claw and knuckle meat. This is not lobster tail meat. So yeah, it might be like a little bit lower cost. You're supposed to drain out all the water. So I'm curious how much this weighs after all the water's taken out. Seems like the plastic bag weighs 0.35 ounces already. So you gotta squeeze out all the water. Now you got 11.7 ounces. You got the full claw here. 1 claw, 2 claw, some knuckle meat right here, another claw right there. It looks like plenty of lobster meat. 12 ounces divided by 4, you're gonna get a good 3 ounces of real lobster meat in each lobster roll. So I'm gonna attempt to only cook half of this. Quarter packet of this stuff to start, so I'm just gonna add a little bit, just season it a little bit. Flip this over, kind of get this roll all buttery on both sides. Slap up all the butter here. Wow, looks pretty good. It smells good. It has this herby, buttery smell to it, like your regular lobster roll. I can't quite open them up. I think I might need to cut it a little bit more. The rolls look pretty good. I'm gonna put them aside on a bowl here, like so. And now to cook the lobster. You're not really supposed to cook the lobster at all, but just kind of warm it up a little bit. I'm supposed to cut these into 1/2-inch pieces, but I failed to do that. But I think that's okay. I can just do it like right here. That looks good. Now with the butter, we got about 6 ounces, enough to put 3 ounces of lobster in each roll. This is how you do it. Put the lobster in there. Drizzle the rest of the butter on top. And there you have it, lobster roll. I just gotta take one of them. Let's give it a try. Nice and crispy. The bread, very buttery. Lots of lobster. It's lobster roll, all right. It tastes just like it. By the time you bring it home, this is still about $10 per lobster roll. And I think when you go to the store, it might be more, like $15, $17 per lobster roll. When you go to a store, they also have frozen lobsters, like they get it all pre-packed. What they do is they stick these lobsters into these vacuum chambers, and then it pulls the meat from the shell very easily, and it just kind of rips them out. So it's a very automated process, and then they get them vacuum packed So it's just all meat. They don't rip out the meat themselves at these lobster roll places. I would get this again. It's like, you can get a little bit more value, but you have to prepare it yourself. But it's quite easy. Like you just toast the bread, toast the lobsters a little bit, put it on, and off you go. It can definitely be like some kind of party favor, you know, like a little surprise, like, hey, we're having lobster roll. Oh, wow. Okay. What I'm surprised at is something frozen can be this good. It's good. It's like, wow, lobster. Crunchy, roll, buttery. I've tried a lot of the frozen foods at Costco. This must be like one of the best frozen ones. It's like when you, after you've made it, doesn't taste frozen at all. It tastes like what you get at a lobster roll place. This is amazing. I made it so that the lobster meat is a little warm. They say cook it for 2 to 3 minutes, but I think I only cooked it for like a minute. I really don't want to overcook the lobster here. And I actually cut the roll a little bit further down so I can have it contain the lobster a little bit better. Sometimes when you go to lobster roll places, they don't cut it further down enough, and you get a bunch of bread at the bottom, right? So this is more like it fully encapsulates the lobster. What a nice treat. Wow. So good. Highly recommend it. I don't have a referral link or anything. I'm just doing this because I really like eating. Don't forget to give me a like and subscribe for more.